just kicked off their holiday tour, and also they've got a hit movie on Netflix called Meet Me Next Christmas. We have Matt and Kevin here to chat all about it. Thank you both so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
First of all, I want to go ahead and say, Pentatonix, Hallelujah, it's a Christmas tour, Allstate Arena, December 12th, but you already kicked off the tour. It's already in progress. Talk a little bit about how it's been going.
Oh man, it has been so much fun. I mean, we have been kind of waiting for this tour all year, and we've been really preparing for it for quite some time. So it's very cool to finally be able to go out there, see the fans that we love, and it's also amazing to us that it's a tradition for a lot of people, that they want to come. They know this is part of the way that they celebrate the holidays. So I'm super, super excited for it. And, it's the same harmonies that you love, with little trinkets here and there. I'm super, super excited. It's going to be an amazing show.
We have some new tracks. We have some favorites. I mean, it must be a difficult task because we have 7, holiday albums of greatest hits. I mean, how do you put the set list together?
It is very tough. Very tough. Because you don't want it to be too long, you don't want it too short, you don't want to shorten songs too much. We do this thing, spoiler, but we do this thing where we have called the Wheel of Christmas, and we put a lot of the songs that we can't fit into the set and on the wheel, and we make it like a little kind of game show portion of the show, and like the crowd shouts out which ones they want to hear, and that helps to get some of the songs in that we do. But it's honestly become more and more fun to picking the set, because it's like, oh, we haven't done this one, or we've never done this one, we haven't done this one in a long time, and so it's fun. It's hard to narrow it down, but it's fun in the beginning of the process anyway.
Let's talk a little bit about one of the new tracks first, and then we'll talk a little bit about the Netflix movie. But Meet Me Next Christmas, one of the new songs that you're playing on this tour. Talk a little bit about creating that track.
Yeah, it's the title track from our movie, Meet Me Next Christmas. And I feel like it really captures what the movie's about, this holiday love story, and trying to figure out, like, I will do whatever it takes just to get to you on this Christmas. So what do you say, Meet Me Next Christmas? I love the beat. I love the groove. It's just such a fun, beautiful song. It's definitely different for us. It's easy. And I think the musicality of it, it's like this beautiful, like, ease into love story, It's like, it's not too intense, it's not too slow. It's like this kind of easy listening, like, I love you, why don't we meet next Christmas, So I think that's really cool.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the movie. Christina Milian's in it, Lindsay Lohan's in it, you guys are in it. The concept, how did it come about, the filming? Because this is your first big project together, on screen, as a group.
This is definitely our first big project as principals. We have never had that opportunity before. But Mark Roberts, the producer, he was a very, very big fan of us. And they got together, him and some writers, to write a script for us. He said, this is something that I feel like could really be a fun way to get fans to see a different side of you all. And we were really, really excited about it. And what I'm excited about, especially for this film, is that being on Netflix, we have an opportunity now during the Christmas season to reach so many more fans that we couldn't do from our tour where we tour in America. Now fans from Germany and other places can see us and enjoy our Christmas vibe through film, which is just super special, because we've always wanted to tour over there, but just with time constraints, Christmas is a short season. So this is a really, really wonderful way for us to get to meet all of our fans across the globe.
And we love it too, because you've always made the Chicagoland area a priority. We get to see you guys, year after year. Some of your favorite things, whether you're heading into the city or on your way out, as far as things to eat in our city or things to do. What do you love about coming to Chicagoland?
As soon as I get into the airspace of Chicago, I have to get a Giordano's pizza.
Oh, Lou for me.
I have to. Oh,
Lou for me.
And
this is where we fight.
Now we may have to end the interview early.
All the hard that we have in the band is now gone. All gone.
It's cute. That's, we'll talk about that later, maybe offline. But it's also just the chill in the air. It's it's colder. It's colder than some place that we've been, prior, and sometimes it's snowing, and so we really feel like you're in like this magical Christmas. There's like a Christmas, like maybe downtown, there's like a little village thing that like pop-up thing that happens every year.
Yeah, the Christmas market.
Yeah, it is cool. Magical. I remember I went last year for the first time. I was like, why have I never been here before? So I definitely have to go back. But we come to the Allstate Arena every year, so this is like, it's the best. It really is the best.
let's talk a little bit about the fans and seeing them out there, because I'm sure a lot of people are getting dressed up. They're going with their family and friends. I mean, this is the one big thing, whether you're sitting in the front row or you're all the way up, up there in the balcony. Everyone's there for a good time. Everyone there, loves you guys. I mean, what's it like to have that feeling of seeing everyone dressed up, kind of singing these songs and embracing the holidays with you?
Oh my God, it's so cool because kind of like what Matt said, we come to Chicago, especially Rosemont, every year, and it's so nice to see fans that you've seen in the past, and that first of all they're not sick of us. They're like, oh, we're so we're really really nice. But also, one of the things I love is that generations come together to watch our show. I mean, we've had a few years ago a VIP situation where it was a daughter, a mother, a grandmother, and a great grandmother all came because this was the music that they all felt like they could enjoy together, which is super special and very unheard of in this day and age. So it's so cool to know that our music brings families and generations together, and that they can all come to a Pentatonix concert and enjoy themselves all together.
And the final thing here, especially for grade school and high school students who might be in an a cappella group or maybe afraid to take that next step to join and being able to see those shows. I mean, what kind of messages do you get, either during those meet and greets or on social media of, giving that inspiration to, to that next, group of kids that wants to join this industry?
No, it's my favorite thing to talk about because that's my background. I did every choir imaginable. I started a cappella group in high school and did it in college. So there's so many ways to start. And I think it's just the passion for music. If you love to sing, just sing and grab a friend who loves to sing. And then now you have two people, so you just put it out in your area with the people that that love to sing, and just start singing together. It doesn't have to be this, grandiose arrangements and, all the things. It grows as you do, the more you do it, but it has to come down to the passion of it, right? Like you have to love it and to do it. And we still love it after all these years. And that's why the longevity, because we just love it. And we all come from such different musical backgrounds and influences. And so we just pull from all of these different things, and that inspires this. And we just, bounce off of each other. And it's this beautiful thing. So I just tell people all the time that it's as simple as just grabbing a friend and just starting to sing together.
Yeah, and I'd also say to that, don't focus on being perfect. Really just focus on enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
You'll develop, you'll continue to grow, but in the beginning, just focus on why am I doing this, which is I love it. Do not focus on perfection, because that can start to get into your mind a bit.
Totally.
That is amazing. Well, enjoy the rest of the tour. It's already going on. You're on the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest. Obviously coming to the Allstate Arena on December 12th. Matt and Kevin, thank you so much for your time today. And also check out their film, Meet Me Next Christmas, one of the top movies right now on Netflix. Definitely check it out this holiday season. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in our area very, very soon.
Thank you.